Yeah, let's do this. White Black Panther.
Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And my God, they did it. Marvel actually did it. The next Black Panther is a white guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not
this
Ryan
is so
Gosling,
funny.
don't worry.
Not Ryan Gosling, but now they can cast him in the movie and it's okay, right? It's
Well,
totally fine if they do that.
Is the character Ginger?
No.
See, if it was Ginger, it was fine because they're basically the same thing.
Basically the same thing. Yeah, I am amazed that this has happened. And again, this has been a meme. This has been a meme for a couple of years now about Marvel race swapping characters. Like they wouldn't dare give the mantle of the Black Panther to a white guy. And they did it.
Oh, this is so good. Oh my God. This feels so good. I wonder what's next. Race swapping a samurai with a black person. Oh wait, we already had that. With a white person. Oh wait, we already had that in the 2000s. Remember the last Ronin or something like that with Tom Cruise? God, that's so old. 20 years old, maybe even older. Oh God, yeah. This is so good. We are living in clown world.
They effing did it. Unbelievable. So we're gonna talk about this.
And we're sure.
Yeah, this is actually from the comic. I had somebody reach out. I don't want to get them in trouble, so you know who you are. I had somebody reach out to me a couple of days ago. They got the review copy, and they said, "You're not gonna believe what happens in this comic. There's a new Black Panther, and he's white." And I'm like, "Oh my God, that is not gonna go well." And I don't think Blue Sky has had time to process this yet as of the recording of the video. So we're going to talk about it. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Guys, you'll get a woohoo if you do.
Woohoo.
I mean, I guess that's a fair play, right? I mean,
Yeah,
Oh my God, just oh my God. You know, leave it leave it to the liberals to basically say that a white person is a better black person. That stuff happens all the time. All the time. It's just with COP for no, a POC for people of color. You know what it also can stand for? People of crime. And you can't tell me that they don't know. They knew from the beginning. 100%. 100%. They knew. They know what they are doing. Because they are insane. It's that simple. They are insane.
What can they say? Like it was okay when you like race swapped every other character, and you could do it with gingers because they're pretty much the same thing. And it was, if you didn't like it, it's because you're a bad person. And they argue it was a cultural difference or all the other stuff. They could do it because they were culturally insignificant. This one actually is kind of culturally significant. But if you can race swap, British queens, then you can race swap the Black Panther, I guess.
well,
She ain't wrong. She ain't wrong.
maybe that's how they're hoping to get a pass for this. Maybe they're like, okay, well, we're gonna make the Black Panther white guy briefly, and then now we get a pass to race swap every other character. I'm like, well, you know what?
I just think it's funny because like whenever time they do a ginger, they do like we got another one, ha 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 ha. And if people would say we got one, they'll probably get mad. So
Yeah, the funny thing about this though is that the Black Panther was popular with everybody. I mean, you don't make $1 billion plus at the box office unless a lot of people like this character. And I remember,
Yeah, that's the thing. As far as I know, Black Panther was liked by the people. Comic book fans, superhero fans, they liked Black Panther. I personally didn't care, but I have no problem with people liking it. Now what came out of, all the Black Panther movies is, wow, so much stupid people believing that Wakanda actually exists. I mean, oh, God, please, let rain from the skies for those people. There are so many stupid people. It's incredible.
Convention we went to about the time that Civil War came out, and I still this day it stuck out in my mind because I thought it was very, very cool. We had a couple of little kids dressed up as their favorite Marvel superheroes, and there was a little black boy dressed up as Peter Parker Spider-Man, not Miles Morales, but Peter Parker, and his friend was a little blonde boy dressed up like Black Panther.
I know.
See? The thing is, the thing is, it's like what Asmongold says, what all the memes say. It doesn't matter what skin color someone has. If they have the traits of, the typical male traits of a superhero, of a man that you look up to, you want to be, you aspire to be, to become. It doesn't matter what skin color you are. Because those things are the same all over the world. Why? Because they are ingrained into our DNA. Men are the protectors. We are strong. We build. We protect. We are. We can get through hard times because we are strong and get out of them stronger, or at least not getting destroyed by it. That's what this is all about. It has nothing to do with skin color. At the bottom, no one cares. Now, if you make it political, then people start caring. And that's when you lose the people. And they did so with the second Black Panther, I guess. I think that film didn't do that well. And of course, all the all the superhero movies with female superheroes. As far as I know, they basically all flopped. So yeah, that's it. But they didn't flop because the superheroes are women. It's because the superheroes there are just bad people. It's that simple. They're bad people. Just like with the Batgirl series on Netflix, where Batgirl was a black lesbian. Yeah, that didn't flop because it's a woman. It flopped because the character's trash. And it was trash. Oh my god, that show was so trash. I didn't watch it. I only watched, YouTube videos about it. Jesus Christ. I watched snippets of it. And I mean, they showed snippets of it. And it's so bad. So incredibly bad. Oh my god. You can't watch that.
When I did face painting at the local park one year for a event, they had a little boy. He wanted Black Panther because he little white boy loved Black Panther. Thought Black Panther was the best thing ever. Because it's we see Disney princesses all the time too. We go to the parks. Well, we used to go a lot more than we do now. And you'd see little girls, all different races, dressed as characters that were different from them, and nobody cared. So that's your favorite princess. That's fine.
I feel represented. I feel seen. I can be a Black Panther too. Anyway, this is legit. So this is it Katima? It's Marvel Knights, The World to Come, Volume 1. So this is something that's going to happen in the future in the main Marvel 616. So Joe Quesada did this. And they said that in the near future, T'Challa is going to find himself challenged for the Wakandan throne and for the Black Panther mantle by the heir apparent, his blonde-haired, white-skinned son, Katima.
Oh.
Wow.
What?
That's crazy. I mean, look, they've had
What? Did I understand that correctly?
Apparent, his blonde-haired throne and for the Black Panther mantle by the heir apparent, his blonde-haired, white-skinned son, Katima.
Oh.
Wow, that's crazy. I mean, look, they've had white characters obviously in Black Panther before, but like
Okay.
Black Panther himself, to the best of my knowledge, the Black Panther has never been a white guy.
See,
So
I just thought this is not good. I wish Blue Sky knew because I would love to see the comments.
yeah, I was
They'll lose
looking.
their shit.
I don't think the reality's sunk in yet until this hits the
I'm
stands.
just surprised that they went there. I mean, I think it's just fair.
Are you really?
You do it every other character, so why not this character too? Even though everybody is a joke, like, that'll never happen. They'll never race swap Black Panther. And, oh my god.
Maybe this is a sign that things like nothing's off the. They're bringing the Punisher back. They're bringing Frank.
They bring Punisher back? Do they race swap him? To what? Black? Latino? Asian? Indian? What's it gonna be? At this point, we are open to everything, right? Is he gonna be a mermaid? A Martian?
Castle back. They're bringing the logo back, and Christopher Priest is a black guy. He's writing it, and Joe Quesada. I mean, maybe they're like, you know what? Everybody's been complaining that we can't race swap the other way. Let's do it and see what happens.
He's challenging for the mantle. It doesn't mean
He's challenged. I mean, I'm sure he's not gonna get it, but
Right.
it's just like the fact they even went there tells me this is no longer 2020, right? I mean, it's like this would have been unthinkable a couple
It'll
of years
probably
ago.
be that he's not really his son. He's Hydra or something, and a
It's
Nazi.
Hail Hydra.
And he probably
They're
votes
all
Donald
Nazis.
Trump. He's best friends with Elon Musk. That kind of thing.
Oh yeah,
Oh
right.
Jesus.
That he's evil. It'll go like that.
I bet he's monetized on X.
Speaking of Elon Musk, it was funny to me the other day. Somebody was like mad about, I forget about something that they were mad about, and they were saying about me and about being a Republican at an Elon dick rider, and I was like, you clearly don't watch our videos because you would know that's not true either. Continue.
I'm gonna continue. Yeah.
Yes,
So
please
this is
do.
this come from Marvel Knights, so they're bringing back Marvel Knights, unless it never left and nobody cared about it. But
I think the important thing is no one ever cared about it. Yeah, very obviously. Like a lot of journalism, no one cares about it. When it comes to media, the entertainment media journalists are the ones no one cares about because they are all just trash. Yeah, they're all trash people. You know it when you read what they're writing. It's all just trash.
the world to come flings readers into the near future of the Marvel Universe to find Wakanda embroiled in political unrest as a new resistance group known as the Aquamarines. What? That doesn't sound very
The
tough.
Aquamarines?
Sorry, that
The
sounds like a kid show.
topazes and
It's like the
garnets.
Aquanauts.
The
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
it's their universe.
Wait.
Who did come up with that name? It's just dumb.
Wages an ongoing coup against the country's traditional ruling regime. Okay. As to how the world's most advanced nation finds itself in a state of disarray, it soon revealed that the heart-shaped dominoes began to fall when its current king T'Challa is met with a formal combat challenge by his son Katima. I think it's Katima. I don't know. A formidable masked warrior who has found himself fed up with his father's indifference toward his people's autonomy. He proves himself to be a competent warrior. T'Challa finds himself unable to bring the challenge to an end, as thanks to his son's adamant refusal to voluntarily surrender, the only way to do so would be to kill him. Well, he's not going to kill him because, hey, Dad, mistaking his father's mercy as patronization, Katima ultimately brings things to a close after he flies into a rage, as white men are prone to do.
Right. And he said, "Hail Trump."
Of course.
And he put his red hat on.
He puts his MAGA hat on. In doing so, taking his father by surprise and dropping him with a brutal 3-hit combo. Okay, so he's a badass. And then he proclaims himself king. I am king now because he beat T'Challa. I'm king. Wakanda is mine. The new Black Panther proceeds to remove his mask. And oh my God, it's a white dude.
That's
Wow.
funny.
This is so dumb. Why is everything Marvel these days so dumb?
Wow. I can't believe
it's his, and then it's gonna run into the ground because that's what white men do.
So now they're trying to figure out, who the mom is, and apparently he divorced. See, I missed this because I've been reading Black Panther in years because all of it got weird. But yeah,
I I don't believe anyone is reading that stuff. Because why would they? When was the last time Marvel or DC published something that was good? I think that's over a decade ago. No, even longer. Oh my god. This bullcrap is already going on for over a decade. Oh god, I'm old. I'm old. Oh my Jesus.
So he was married to Storm. And apparently they got divorced.
Storm?
Like that was the whole. I don't know.
You mean the hot black chick? Oh
How you
Jesus.
explain that to your to people? Be like, well, T'Challa's, he likes him a little paler, I guess.
He likes him.
If it turns
like
out
a normal person isn't judged by color, but
yeah, right. Maybe he clicked with a pasty ass mom. I don't know. But this is weird. This is a very I think it's funny. I think it's absolutely hilarious because I could see it again going either way, being like, okay, well now we are free to race swap because we did this, and this is the one they told them they would never have the balls to do.
I know, but they did it. Well, they allegedly did it, but yeah,
I'm sure T'Challa will be Black Panther.
I guess that's what I wouldn't believe it until I see it, but we're already seeing pictures of it. I just can't.
No, this is real. I know this is real because I know.
The balls that it would take to actually do it. Kind of impressive, actually.
It is an impressive feat because I'm sure that there will be all kinds of backlash.
Because you're allowed to race swap everybody else, but you're never allowed to race swap somebody that's black. Let's be honest. That's how it's been set up. You can race swap Asian people, you can race swap white people, you can race swap Hispanic people, but you're not allowed to ever race swap black people.
I wonder why. I wonder why.
One example I can think of. Only one.
Nick Fury?
Huh?
Oh, he's white. He'd be playing black.
No, well, actually, Ultimate Nick Fury was black guy. No, I was Baxter Stockman from Ninja Turtles.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Baxter Stockman.
That's the only one I could think of. But I guess maybe they didn't race swap him because they turned him into a ginger.
Okay, so it's the same. We're all the same. Yeah.
But this is wild. Like, I have to give props to Marvel for having the balls to do this. I have to give props to Marvel for having the balls to bring the Punisher, the actual Punisher, back with the logo and everything.
It's not about balls. It's about dollar signs.
Yeah.
People are gonna buy the shit out of this one.
They're gonna buy the shit. I'm tempted to buy this.
Yeah, this is all about money. They try to get the the white people back into buying comics, but they won't because the brands are so. The brands of the Western brands of comics, they're so damaged at this point that I don't believe they can get the people back. How would they? The thing is, the people didn't actually leave because of the race swaps. That's not even the main problem. The main problem is that the characters were changed, like in the character of the people, they were changed. The heroes now are unlikable people, just like Miss Marvel in her movies, unlikable. No one likes that bitch. And why? How could you? She's just a terrible person. If a man would behave like that, everyone would say that's an asshole. It's as simple as that.
Buy it. They're gonna buy. If you're something to buy it, then people are gonna buy it, and they know it. And it's gonna be a gimmick, and it's gonna be somebody.
I'm sure.
Well, he's not really his son. He lied or something like that because he's far
it's
right
cultural
Nazi.
Appropriation.
Yeah.
It's like it's just a Nazi pretending to take it. I'm sure there's going to be some angle or whatever, but just the fact that they're willing to go there.
They wouldn't go there unless they had some angle to slap someone down. If they don't, I'll be completely shocked.
So I don't know. Okay, so Marvel, fix the X-Men, for God's sake, fix the X-Men. The X-Men should be selling over 100,000 every month. Fix the X-Men. And let's get Spider-Man, Mary Jane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
let's
I
get
still
them back
think I still
together.
think that's a Disney mandate, though. I still think that's
I'm wondering. I am wondering because they come up with like all these cockamamie excuses, and that whole thing went down not long after, or I think it was right, but maybe it was right before Disney bought them. But I'm just like, yeah, fix Spider-Man, fix the X-Men. You fix the Punisher. I mean, get rid of the people that are causing problems in the industry. I think if this
Exactly that. That's the thing. You have to get rid of the problematic people. Which means all the people with those, globalist, socialist, Bolshevik race agendas, race and feminist agendas. They all have to go. If you have these people in your company is doomed. So they have to get rid of those people. They basically need to rehire all the old people that retired and pay them way more.
point, they are freaking out. I think they're like, hey, Diamond's gone. Our sales are down. Disney's breathing down our necks to course correct things. We're going to have to do what we can do to sell comics. I mean, that's how it used to be back in the day. They do all these wild stunts. And yeah, some of the stunts I think were predatory because they're just trying to get people to buy multiple covers or whatever. But it was good for sales. And God knows they need sales right now. So.
Yeah, and they have to do something drastic to try to get those up. So
yeah. So who knows? Who knows, guys? Maybe they're learning. They're learning slow because things are kind of not good right now. But I don't know.
What would the whole meeting be? Hey, you know that meme? Let's do that.
Pretty much.
Remember, Demon Slayer. I think this was Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer. That manga alone sold more copies in the US than the entire Western industry combined. So they're in deep shit.
I mean, that's again. Do I think this is a stunt? Absolutely. Do I think it's going to be politically charged? Well, we're talking about political unrest. Absolutely. But just the fact that in 2025, Marvel had the balls to do this at all.
Well, the very fact that you're saying that okay, we were talking about that takes balls to do that, but it's completely okay to do it for everybody else. What I mean, right there, it's the double standard's ridiculous.
Well, it tells me that they're not concerned about the cancel culture mob anymore because
I wish Blue Sky knew. I would love to have seen them flip out. I mean, I'm sure that'd be another video later.
Yeah. We'll see what the reactions are to this, but the initial reaction from me is like, and it's written by a black guy, Christopher Priest, but he was on the receiving end of cancel culture too.
Isn't that ironic? All the white people writing for the actual Black Panther, and the black writer is writing a white Black Panther. This is so ironic. I love it. Now imagine if that dude is actually I hate those liberal race baiters. I hate those people. That's why I made it. That would be so funny. Oh Jesus! I hope it's sad.
Him because he wasn't toeing the line with the way things are, supposed to be in comics. You have to do it this way. You're a black guy, right? So you got to think the way we all think. All the white Karens and all the white liberal effeminate men. You have to think like us, right?
Yeah, that always makes me mad when it's like, all the allies, and they're usually a bunch of like, white Karens screaming about, your rights, but then they won't listen to you when you tell them what you actually think. It always amuses me. Are we gonna wrap this up?
We're gonna wrap it up. I might have to pick this issue up just to see what the hell is going on. So please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. We'll talk later.
Bye.
The guy that we're covering today is just on
That was ClownfishTV. I've watched them quite a lot over the years. They're great, making good content, good commentary. They have insight in the industry. They're good. Give them a like if you liked it. And now I'm gonna take a piss.